Hello guys, I am Parambrata Shah from PS Motors, and today as you can see we are standing in front of Dhulichand Motors, that is the Tata Motors which is in EM Bypass, and let's get inside and have a look at the wide range of cars they are offering for their customers. Hello everyone, I am Parambrata Shah from PS Motors, and today we are standing in front of Tata Tigor. This is the all new facelifted model. As you can see, it gets smoky headlamps with piano black elements in the front, including this nice stretch of chrome at the bottom. Moving down, you get the fog lamps, which gets chrome elements. Now these lights are fully halogen bulbs, and including the indicators. Moving down, the lower damper of the car is not in piano black, but it's in plastic finish. So that was all about it, and you will get to see character lines on the bonnet, which gives it a pointy nose and gives the image that it is eager to go in anywhere you want to take it. Now moving on towards the side profile of this car gets a very nice and simple design. You will get to see character lines which are very nicely merged with the curve of the headlamps, and another secondary character line which runs from the front up till the end of the car, and that is merged with the rear lamps of the vehicle. This car gets a request sensor on the driver's side of the driver's side door, and it also gets a really nice chrome element. These are the OR beams which gets the turn indicators. You don't get alloy wheels, but these are the wheel caps which you generally get in this model. This is the topmost model we are talking about, guys. Now, talking about the back profile, the rear profile of this car, you will get to see a chrome stretch all around the boot, including the beautiful Tata emblem and the badging of Tiago. Nothing more to talk about here. It gets the parking sensor, including a rear view camera and reflectors and back rear lights. This is another chrome stretch you get to see below in the bumper of the rear part. And let's have a look inside the boot of this car. So as you can see, this car gets a really narrow boot opening, and the loading hip is not so high, so you don't have to put a lot of pressure to keep your luggages inside this. But you need to take care of your head. It can bang. Anyways, talking about the boot inside, you don't get any kind of lamps inside this one, so it may be a bit difficult for you guys to load it during the night time. It gets a spare wheel, including the toolkit here. That's it, nothing else to show here. Now let's get inside of this vehicle and have a look at the interiors. So guys, this is the driver's side area. The door opens pretty wide. It's very easy for the driver to get inside of this car. This is the the power window controls. These are the power window controls. You get a door pocket in every four doors, which are pretty usable. These are the speakers. And getting in, this is the flat bottom steering wheel. Here you don't get any such controls, but these gets only the control for the music system and nothing else. On the left side you get the wiper controls, and on the right side you get the headlamps and light controls. These are the AC vents, which gets a beautiful chrome design inserts. And these are the ORVM controls used to adjust the mirrors. So guys, here we are inside this car, the Tiago. It's a really simple interior. As you can see, it gets a dual tone dashboard. This is the flat bottom steering wheel. It does not get any kind of leather wrapping. It's a rubber wrapped, normal, soft touch material. It does not get any kind of touch screen, but it's a type of capacitive touch which you get from Harman. These are the AC controls, which are not at all automated. This is the controls for AC. You get a USB socket, including a 12-volt power socket. That's it. You get a rear view mirror, which is totally manual. You don't get any kind of mirror for the driver, but you do get, no, sorry, you don't get any kind of mirror for the passenger too. Now talking about the glove box, this is pretty usable one. It's deep and you don't get any kind of cooling feature in it. Moving on to the back seats of the car. Now here we are inside the rear seats of the car. These seats are really very comfortable. It gets a good under thigh support. You get a hell lot of, not hell lot of space, but you get a pretty much usable amount of leg room, including knee room, and headroom is sufficient. Even if the roof line is a bit sloped down, you get an armrest with two cup holders, which is very convenient. Now the hump out here is a bit high, so the third passenger may find a bit difficult to sit here. And you don't get any kind of rear AC vents, therefore you have to use the front vents only. You don't get any kind of roof lamps here, you just get one in the center. That is all about to talk here. There is no magazine holders or something. These seats are minded fabric seats, but they are way more comfortable. So that was all about. So now let's talk about the heart of the car, that is the engine bay or the engine. Let's open the bonnet. So guys, that was all about this car. Hope you like that. Hit the like button if you do so. Comment below and subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. You are only watching the videos, but you are not subscribing to it. So I hope you will subscribe to our channel. And that was it. Signing off.